Wow, this went from excess skin to like, I would blow your mind telling you what I have managed to manifest in my life so far. I'm gonna go, wow, yes, you just blew my mind, right? Holy crap, there's like so much more to worry about. Why I think I feel so passionate about, because I feel like I spent decades obsessed with trying to be like somebody else. Hey guys, what is up? It's Vanessa and welcome back to my channel. And today I have kind of a video that's random. I thought I could vlog today. Sorry, I have my door open, so if you guys hear cars going by, if you hear dogs walking, this is real life. I thought, you know what, I can keep vlogging today, or I can just sit down and have a conversation with my friends. And that's kind of what I'm gonna do today, for two reasons. This is like an unofficial Q&A, chit-chat, coffee chat with me, get to know me, answer some questions that I left out of my big weight loss video. One of the big things that I left out of my weight loss video was the excess skin. Y'all have come at me wanting to know if I have extra skin. Well, if you've been watching my vlogs and you watch my videos, you probably see randomly, you can see something. Yes, I have extra skin, and we're gonna get into that in this video. I'm gonna talk to you guys about any surgeries I've already had, surgeries I want to have, or one thing that I talk about often and I'm gonna elaborate a little bit more on is the secret. And you guys hear me talk about manifesting your reality, making your dreams come true. It is literally that simple, you guys. And I'm gonna talk to you guys about it in this video. So if any of that sounds good, we're gonna talk about extra skin after weight loss surgery and manifesting your dreams, then stick around. All right, so I'm gonna jump right into the first topic that I know everybody wants to know about, and that is, do I have any extra skin after weight loss surgery? Girl. I mean, show me somebody who doesn't, first of all, and somebody who had substantial weight loss. I think that's a big part of it. So if you guys are new, I'm gonna give you guys hopefully a 60-second overview, because anyone who knows me knows that I'm a chatty girl and sometimes it's more like 60 minutes. But anyway, I am medically released from the Canadian Armed Forces with PTSD and other physical injuries. I had a weight loss surgery, gastric bypass, Roux-en-Y, full on cut my stomach to like this big, a little smaller than that probably, and I had that back in 2015. I used to be 360 pounds. My current weight right now is 151 pounds. I do suffer with Crohn's, colitis, and am not in remission at the moment. I am actually in the midst of a flare-up, and I'm losing weight as I sit here probably. But my doctors are on it, doing everything I need to do. I'm feeling good, and we're gonna talk about that in the manifesting section of this video. But first of all, we're talking about, did I have skin after I lost weight? So basically I had the weight loss surgery in November of 2015. All in all, I lost about 200 pounds. When it was all said and done, between health issues and healthy weight loss, that's how much weight I lost. So yes, I have excess skin. I feel it's in abundance, but I see some women, and I've watched lots and lots of weight loss surgery videos, and I've seen a lot of before and afters, and I've watched, you know, I used to watch all those Dr. Nowzaradan on TLC, obsessed with my 600-pound life, because I swear I'm still living it on the inside. But ultimately, you guys, if you lose that much weight, you're gonna have skin. Now, I am 6 feet tall. I think that helps me. So having lost 200 pounds at 6 feet versus 5'5", obviously makes a big difference. I am gonna insert just a really quick little clip of areas that I'm comfortable showing you guys of my extra skin. My arms, my stomach, backs of my legs. I can say, now leave a comment down below. Do you guys struggle with cellulite? Like literally 9 years old, I had cellulite. Do you know what I mean? So I really do believe that it's hereditary and it's genetic. Wear your short shorts and your bathing suits. Like, who the heck cares? Who cares? I mean, honestly, I cared for the last 38 years. This past year, I don't care anymore. I wish I could go back and tell my 350-pound self she was a beautiful goddess. I wish I could go back and tell her that. But she was also not very well mentally. She wasn't doing great, and she was not treating her body like a temple. She was treating it like a garbage disposal and basically putting anything I could find into it. That's what I was doing. Stop talking about yourself in the third person. But basically that's where I was. So here we are, 200 pounds, lots of extra skin. I just showed you guys a few pictures of what I have going on here. My arms, I will say over the last couple of years, some of my areas are tightening up, if that makes any sense. My arms don't seem quite as bad, but I go through phases where if my Crohn's is flaring up and I'm losing weight, then my skin is more prominent, that kind of stuff. I have always been, like I said, a bigger girl with thighs. So I've always had cellulite and thick thighs, thick, girthy thighs. So even having lost a lot of weight, if you watch any videos, you'll see my legs, they're still pretty substantial for skin. What have I had so far for excess skin removal? Nothing. The only thing that I have done so far, which was the biggest thing for me, if you guys saw my last vlog, I made a joke about the fact that I've always been a D, I've always been a double D, and now that I am substantially smaller, what feels like almost a third of my previous body weight, I was not chesty anymore. The only reason I can get away without wearing a bra right now, because TMI moment for you guys in certain things, is because I did have surgery. After my weight loss, let's be honest, is there any men in the room? Well, if there are, you need to hear this too, because this is the reality of a woman's body, okay? It was like tube socks with baseballs in the end. It was just, I wish I had a tube sock and a baseball so you could see. Do breasts make you feminine? No. Is it what made me feel feminine? Yes. And I didn't feel that anymore. So I had felt like my body had gone through all of these sacrifices only to be left deflated. And that's how I felt between having my daughter and then having the surgery. That's what hit me. Now, that being said, I had to save the money. This is something that I had to pay for myself. I could have probably waited to have it covered by my province or the government. It would have taken years to apply and get on a wait list. And for my own personal health and my own personal preferences, I decided to go ahead and opt to pay for it. Now, it did cost me $6,800. It was not skin removal. He did a lift. I don't believe he removed much skin. Actually, I'm not 100% sure now. I had this surgery about 1.5 years ago. I had a different Instagram account previous and I had shared some pictures. I will share some pictures right here to you guys and show you my recovery. Horrible. Horrible. I don't know what the technical term is for a breast lift, but that's what I had. Upon having it, my question to him was, I don't have any mass. I was worried that I wasn't gonna have any substance left, that I was gonna pay $7,000 to lift my chest, which was gonna have nothing there. But then I was like, I still want it lifted because I don't want it at my belly button. And that's where it was. So I lifted it and lo and behold, my fears came true. I don't have anything in there. And honestly, to get implants at this point is like over $8,000. I avoid paperwork like the plague, and the thought of applying through my government to have that covered is irrelevant. At this point, I feel feminine. I think I look feminine. When I know that when I start to feel better with my Crohn's and my colitis, that I will start to gain a little bit of weight and things will start filling in. So like, I'll just, you know, like I feel okay when I wear a shirt. You can wear a proper bra to give yourself proper lifts. Like, it's possible to do certain things. We all do things to manipulate our body a little bit, and I am not manipulating it for anybody out there. It's for me. When I look in the mirror, I like what I see. And you guys know I just bought that new mirror on my vlog, so I'm very excited. So I look in it and I say, yep, yep. Because I have to tell myself that. I have to look in the mirror and tell myself that I'm glad with what I see. You know, Marina posted something from Fearfully Created the other day on her Instagram, a picture of herself kind of squatting in the mirror saying, you know, at first I walk by this mirror all day and I'm like, ew, ew, ew. And then finally she had to look in the mirror and say, you know what, like, I'm insulting. I'm paraphrasing, Marina, if you're watching, I'm paraphrasing, but basically in her eyes, she was insulting God, God's creation. He created her, you know, this is, not be proud, don't be boastful and be proud, but, you know, be happy with what you have. This is your body. Do the best you can with what you have, right? Whether it's God or the universe, you guys know how I feel about all that. Just do it. But God, girls, women, men, kids, stop looking in the mirror and hating yourself. Stop doing it. stop doing it. It's making me emotional because holy crap, there's like so much more to worry about than how you look or how your neighbor looks or how you don't look like your neighbor looks. I'm just so over it. And you know why I think I feel so passionate about? Because I feel like I spent decades obsessed with trying to be like somebody else. And quite frankly, it almost killed me. Point blank. Just trying to figure that out, right? So this went from excess skin to like, welcome to Chats with Ness. But this is basically what it is, right? Like, nonetheless, I had the breast lift and you know what? I feel incredible for it. I feel amazing. I can wear that big black and white buffalo check shirt and not wear a bra and feel great in it and not feel like I'm gonna trip on my own boobs. It's a fantastic thing. Anyway, that's it. That's the only surgery I've had. So you saw, I showed you guys a quick little picture of what's going on. I fantasize about having my legs done, but I feel like that goes deeper. That goes back to like being young and hating my legs. That goes back to being a teenage girl and not being a stick like my friends and having thick athletic legs and hating them. It's going to be, I'm changing. I'm evolving and I'm not ready to cut off or surgery or do anything like that to my body because I feel myself, like I said, evolving into this woman who has accepted herself, you know? I have just really become this person who has accepted me. I have accepted you and I have accepted you and all of you for whatever it is that you can or you can't do, want to do, hope to do, aspire to do. I'm accepting it. I've just become a person of acceptance and I'm gonna tell you, it feels pretty good. I don't accept crap attitudes. I don't accept negativity and I don't accept being treated any less than I think I deserve to be, but I've just become a person of acceptance and frankly, it feels really good. Gratitude and acceptance. But guys, that's it. I haven't had anything else to my body. Again, I talk about my stomach. My stomach's the one that I've noticed has stretched back to a more acceptable place. At first, I would say that one was an upsetting one for me because I would lean over. I was fine when I was standing and I was like, oh, I almost have abs. And even right now I'm touching my abs and it feels like there's actually muscle in there. I'm pretty sure it's from all the contracting from the Crohn's, but whatever, we'll take the muscles where we can get them. But yeah, the biggest part was when I would bend over, I'd go to the pool with my daughter and I'm like, I'm gonna wear a bikini. And then the next thing I know, I lean over and my stomach was hanging, what felt like this far down, so much skin. And that made me self-conscious because I'm like, oh no, people are gonna know I was fat. I'm sorry, I said the F word, but I was like, I was ashamed about where I was. I was ashamed about where I had been. I was ashamed about where I am. And I was ashamed about everything. I have so many scars on my stomach, you guys, like I would have showed you between my gallbladder surgery, my weight loss surgery, my appendix when I was 17, all of it. It's a lot. Anyway, here we are. 39-year-old woman. I have accepted my body. I have accepted where I am. I am extremely grateful, like so grateful. And I know that my health concerns are going to get better. I know that this is my year coming and my life coming, not just my year, the rest of my life. Things are going to be or continue to be great because they're great right now. I've just got to be positive. I'm sorry if that's annoying. All right, you guys, so the last thing that I want to chat with you about, and it's kind of leading in with everything we just talked about, is the law of attraction or the secret. Do you guys remember, and I'm not looking it up because I said I was just sitting down on a whim to chat with you guys. I need a drink because it's melting. Do you guys remember, was it late 90s, early 2000s when Oprah revealed the secret to the world, or what it felt like? And I remember back then hearing about it and not really understanding it. She had introduced it. I think some celebrities might have talked about it on her show, or it might have even been Rhonda Byrne. I don't know off the top of my head, but I do know that I remember hearing Oprah Winfrey talk about the secret. And she was like, wow, it just opened up so many doors. It just made sense that this book was out. But I mean, lots of people, but like when I look back and I think about Oprah and her story about where she came from, and she's just kind of a woman that I've always really looked up to, quite honestly. Like I think she's freaking phenomenal. And she came from nothing and built herself up to where she is now, where, you know, people are like, be the president. You know what I mean? Like this woman has dominated and she's doing freaking phenomenal. And she probably always believed it, you know, even when she was a little kid being told she wasn't worth it, she believed she was, and she worked hard and she got all of the things that she wanted. So if you're curious what the secret is and what the law of attraction is, the law of attraction is that. And I will put a definition up here, is basically you get what you give, right? So like attracts like, you know. I really started to live the secret when I met my spouse, Jamie. After I had left my husband, my career was over, I wasn't feeling well, a lot of things were just literally going wrong for me. And Jamie introduced me to 2 books, actually. He introduced me to The Secret, and he introduced me to The 4 Agreements. I will leave links down below for Amazon. I am not affiliated. I get nothing for it. I just want you guys to check it out. Go to Audible and check that out. I have the 4 Agreements on there. I have The Subtle Art of Not Giving a F. That's also a very good book if you're not offended by swearing. And I have The Secret, and I have The Secret to Health. I have all of those. I listen to them in my car all of the time. Now, sometimes I just want to listen to and I want to just get there. But sometimes when I'm feeling like, you know what, I need to redirect my mindset right now, I listen to those books. So when I met Jamie and he said, you need to read The Secret, I can tell you there's probably 100 people since I met him that we have passed on that message to directly. Do you know what I mean? We've handed off several copies of it because we keep buying it and then we keep giving it away. And we are still practicing living it on a daily basis. I would say Jamie even said this morning he was on his way to an appointment with his kids and he said, I'm gonna listen to The Secret. He listened to it yesterday. Without getting into details, we're just going through some own personal things right now here and just random struggles. And we are really using The Secret to try and get through this. Really, really using The Secret. Basically believing that good things are going to happen to you. Believing that you are worth positive things, that you are only worth being treated like an amazing person that you are, that good things are coming, that the money will be there, that you're not checking your mailbox every hour. It's funny because I'm not going to spend this entire video just spitting The Secret to you, because honestly, if you can go on Audible and listen to it, they're just the masters. All of these people are the masters of the law of attraction, and they just explain it so well that when you hear it, you're gonna go, wow, yes, you just blew my mind, right? Like it's gonna be like, okay, but who can be positive all the time? Something, you know, you're probably thinking, I can't be positive all the time. Sometimes life just sucks. Sometimes I just don't have any money. You're right. A little bit, you're right. A little bit, you're right. In that if you think that every time you're short money, you're always going to be short money. That is a very difficult concept to get. I know, trust me, I have had fight after argument with Jamie. The first year we were together, everything would be going good. And I'd be like, oh no, but okay, I just want to make, he'd be like, would you stop? Would you stop obsessing about it? And it's because one of the first things that you learn is stop thinking about what you don't want. Stop obsessing about what you can't control. Focus on what you want to get from this. Don't focus on what you don't want to happen. Every situation that comes up, I try to spin it in a positive way, as crazy as that sounds, you know, like, well, I guess there was a reason I didn't, you know, there's a reason this person canceled. I probably wasn't meant to be out on the road tonight. There's just a random thing for everything. And that sometimes sounds so obnoxious, even listening to myself say it, but it's kind of one of those things when you get your head around it, it just makes sense. And you stop surrounding yourself with anyone who doesn't support that belief system, which I will tell you, I barely have a circle at this point because it's very difficult for me to be around people who can't support that, who I am spending every day talking them down and trying to tell them, you know, I know, but you got to look at it like this. I know, babe, but this is going to happen, you know, blah. Maybe that sounds selfish to limit those people in your life. But for us, I mean, Jamie has like no buddies, you know, no buddies. There's nobody here other than each other. And that maybe sounds a little bit sad, but the reality is I cannot have it there. I cannot have it in my circle. I cannot have it in my energy. I cannot have it in the realm that I am in right now because I am in a positive place. I am in probably the most positive place I have ever been in my entire life. and I want to stay here. And you are welcome to join me in this space because it's good. And there are days, and I just cried an hour ago. So I'm not going to sit here and pretend that every day is happy. The secret isn't about being happy every second. The secret is just about having faith and believing. And I know that there are those of you out there who have faith in God, blind faith. Do you know what I mean? I was always raised to believe that. You don't need proof. Religion isn't about proof. It was about faith and just believing and knowing that God will take care of you, that Jesus will be there for you. I was raised on this, you guys. I know it. So I understand the concept of blind faith. So I'm asking you to have it in the secret. Have it in blind faith and knowing that if you feel it, if you think it, if you believe it, it's gonna happen. I don't know when or how or why. That's irrelevant. That is not what the universe focuses on. It focuses on giving you what you want. So if you're telling it constantly what you don't, that's what you're gonna get, the don't want. It seems like a ridiculous concept. I know that, and I've said that already like 15 million times, but it's just one of those things, you guys. I want you to do it. I just want you to do it. So this is kind of a random chat, a Random-Ness chat, right? Like, it is, guys. And I want to talk with you guys about this. So I was thinking about even having a live video with you. I've never done a live on YouTube before, so I thought that might be kind of fun, or even on Instagram, just to chat with you guys and say, like, have a total law of attraction conversation. You know, yeah, but what about this? Throw it at me. Give me your questions. Challenge me, because I need to be challenged. It's not even a joke. Ultimately, with this, what do you have to lose? You change your mindset, you focus on your breathing. The biggest thing in getting into anything like this and changing your mindset in the secret is you have to change the way that you live. You have to change the way that you live. You need to start doing things like meditation, focus, breathing, taking 5 minutes on your own to center your mind. You can't be running around nonstop, because then at what point are you focused on what you want when you're just constantly running around and leading such a hectic lifestyle? Some of us have hectic lifestyles. Some of us have less hectic lifestyles. Somewhere in there, you need to take the time to focus and tell the universe what you want. You just have to do it. You just have to take the time to do it. And sometimes I will say, a year ago, I was not in this place. A year ago, I was not nearly in as good a place as I am right now. A year ago, if you would have said this to me, I probably would have gave you the finger and slammed the door and went in my room, curled up in the fetal position for 48 hours and cried it off. That's probably what I would have did 6 months ago. But you know, not even now, maybe not 6 months ago. But I feel like now I am in this place where I recognize what I need to do to change my mindset. And I hope that you guys can take the steps that you need to get to that place too, because I have had every season, you guys. I have had good financial, mental, and physical seasons, and I've had poor financial, mental, and physical seasons. I have had them all. Right now, I'm in a good season, and I'm trying to bring that to you guys and ask you to trust me and trust yourself. And maybe I'll make more videos like this. Maybe I'll do, you know, a video every week, just checking in. Hey guys, how are you doing? How was your week? These are the good things that happened to me this week. And when I say something like manifest your dreams, I'm not making that up, you guys. Manifest it. If I could tell you the stuff I've manifested, well, maybe that'll be another video. I would blow your mind too. I would blow your mind telling you what I have managed to manifest in my life so far. No, that's gonna be another video. We're gonna talk about that in another one. I can't wait, you guys. I'm super pumped. I'm actually excited. Like I said, I wasn't sure what I was gonna do. I don't have a video to put out tomorrow. I think it's probably gonna be this one. I have some what's for dinners and hauls that I have edited that I could do, but you know what? I really just wanna get this out there. It's funny because I don't like putting videos out on Saturdays because they don't seem to do well, but my diehards, the people that I know are watching these videos, and you know who you are, who are always there within the first 2 hours of me posting a video, you guys are the ones who wanted this, and here it is. And I'm gonna chat with you guys every week, and I'm super pumped and super excited. So I hope you guys like this. Again, if you have questions about my skin, or if you have questions about my skin removal, or you know, anything like that, or gastric bypass, just shoot them below. I'm an open book for the most part. All right, guys. I'm gonna drink this iced coffee that I made 45 minutes ago. Actually, no, more like 35 minutes ago. And I should probably eat something, speaking of manifesting things. because I'm gaining weight. Look at me. All right, guys, take care. I love you all so, so much. P.S. I'm at 4,000 subscribers as of last night, and I can't believe it took me to the end of the video to say that, but I'm super excited, and it's because of you guys, and I literally could poop my pants. I'm so happy. Okay, love you. I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.